see already, like a lot of you already know, our main piece, what we will use for this DIY, will be our tumbler tile blocks. So I hope you have them also laying around and can join me in this DIY. So let's do it. And you see already, the blocks are here. My glue gun is ready and is green and going for it. What we're going to do, we are going to make first the body of our it can be a rooster, it can be a chicken, and it can be a flamingo, and it can be maybe something else. We will see how this will turn out. So I decide when I see it what it will be. If it will be a chicken, a rooster, or maybe a duck. We will see. We will see. But first, what we're going to do, we are going to make the base. For the base, we need one block because the base is standing out in 5 pieces, 5 of the same pieces. But before we're going to do it, so we need 1, and we're going to do on the tops. I already almost would forget it, like this. No, not on the side, on the top. You are going to glue 2 together, like this. This is already 1. Then we are going to do this 5 times, of course, like this. Number 2. We are going to do a number 3, like this, and squeeze it, and like I always say, remove the glue. Number 3. We are going for a number 5, like this. This is number 5. And you see already, even when you try to do as less glue as you can, you still have too much, but you can't do less because or else it doesn't stick, like this. This is number 5 for the under piece. But of course now we are going to go, whoa, this was my glue gun. Now we go further with pieces of 3. So we're going to do 3 on top of each other, even still, like I said, the tops and not the sides, like this. And this is the 3rd one, of course, like this. Squeeze it and press it down, like this. This is number 1. Now we go for number 2, and again squeeze it and press it down. Oh, of course, I need still do 1 block, and then we have the 2nd of 3, like this. And I know this is a little bit of a longer watch for you to how I make it, but I'm still going to show it to you because I know that there are a lot of you who like to see how I make it, because when they want to make it themselves, they know how to do it. And of course you can change it up any way you like, because this is just, like I always say, an inspiration, because you don't have to do anything. If you don't like it and you like another way better, just go ahead. It is also fine too. This, like I said, this is just the way I do it. Number 3. Now we go for a number 4, like this. And still another one. And then we already have number 4 again, like this. Squeeze it and press it down. And even the glue is still stuck here. And you see already, I show it to you right now. Do you see already? This one is much thicker than the other 2. And you still have to work with it because the blocks are cut this way. But maybe that's why the price is, of course, $2.99. I don't know, but that's also something you find in the DIY. So you have to learn to work with. Things have different sizes sometimes. And you do your best, and more you can do, like this. And you see already, I have here already also a smaller block, and that's not, sometimes I think why, but we also, it's a challenge to work with things which is not going the right way. And this is number 5. And now again we are going to do sets of 2 again. This is 1 again, and we are going to make again 5 sets of 2, the same like we did on this side, and everything is still for the base of our duck, rooster, whatever you call it later. I will be fine. And if you are going to make the same one, please send a picture to me, because I would love to see what you made of your DIY, or your animal, just how you call it. And if you made a rooster, if you made a duck, or maybe if you already made the bench. I made a couple of DIYs ago, so just let me know. I would love to see it. You always find our email in our description box down below. So, and you also can email it to Decor Easy. It's also fine too, because it's one and the same channels. Of course, that channel I am doing together with Dyanne, like this. And you see already now I have a number 5, sets of 5 here, sets of 5 here, sets of 5 here. And now we are going to be ready with a couple of the loose pieces. We are ready to build the first piece of our duck or rooster. That's what it will be. On the table we already have 2 sets of 5 from 2. We have 1 set of 3, of course also 5 pieces of 3, and some single ones. We take 1 single one and we take 1 with 2. So I'm going to do some glue on this side, and now we do it on the sideways and place it in the middle like this. Remove the glue again, and now we take 1 of 3. Of course we are going to do some glue on this one, and now we're going to glue this one in the middle on the third one like this. You see here, this is already 1 piece. Now we take a second one, but we're not going to do it this way, but of course we're going to lay it back like this, because we have to look for, with 1 block we already have to look if we are a little bit like this, I think, because we need to make also our head. So I have to look for if I have a little bit out of line, because if we want to do it this way and we still want to give it a head over of at least his neck this way, then we are going to come over a little bit. So of course I will glue it and then I show you, because that's better, like I always say, than my English. So I was looking at back what I just told you, but it is one big mess. You have this 1 of 1, 1 of 2, and 1 with 3. Of course we have our with 2, and we are going to place it a little bit in here. I show it to you. That's better than because I always make it a little bit more difficult than it really is. So I'm not totally doing it in the middle, so a little bit of line like this, squeeze it and press it down like this. So I show you, now you have it a little bit inside, but not totally in the middle, because or else you should have moved it on the same length like this way, but we didn't. And what we're going to do right now, we take a single block. We are doing it on the underside, and we are going to place it on top of the one with the 2 like this. You see, now we have it this way. It looks so strange, but at the end I hope we take a single block again, and we're doing the side, and we're going to do the top like this. So we are going to place it in here like this. Again, squeeze it and press it down like this. And now you have this. We take again a single block, and we're going to do 1 on the side like this, and again 1 on the top like this. We turn it over and lay it inside of here, squeeze it and press it like this. And now you see already a first part of our rooster or duck. Now we're going to take again 1 single block, and we are going to do the top and a little piece of the side, not too much, and we are going to place it in here and squeeze it and press it down like this. Now we already have this part. I showed you every time so you can count it yourself, you see. And now we need again two single blocks, and we are going to glue them together. So this is one, and we're going to glue this two together like this. And now we're going to place this. Of course, I have to remove the glue on top because or else it doesn't stick, like this. And we are going to do some glue over here. And now we're going to place it exactly on the top, like here. Squeeze it and press it down. And now we already have a little bit of a body of a dog, but still you you have to have a big imagination. But this is, now you can count exactly which blocks I use. So one, and this one in the middle, the one of two, the one of three, you can still do it in the middle, and then the other of two, you place it a little bit in the middle, and then you're going to do one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here, and then two on the top. And this part we are going to make 5 times. This is our example piece, but of course we have to double it up for 5 times, at least now not 4 times, because it will be 5 times thick. So what we're going to do, because we want to have the same measurement everywhere, so I was thinking, why don't we just glue all the 3 pieces together? So we are going to do double up all the pieces like this. And you can use your glue gun, but you also can use some wood glue. So place it on top of here and squeeze it and press it down like this. And we're going to do the other one on top of here. And again, we are going to glue this one like this. And we are going to do the third one on top of here. Again, place it down and squeeze real hard until it is dried up like this. We are going to do the last one, and that will be, if everything is correct and I did count correct, then it will be a very easy way to get them all in the same length like this. Squeeze it and press it down. And then you already have the packets of 5 like this. Now we take the blocks of 2, and again we are going to do the same like this. Just do some glue on top of here, lay it on the side and squeeze and press. That's a real important thing, like this. Squeeze and press it down, because we want to have enough glue. And again, like this, squeeze it. Of course, I sound like some radio machine. Squeeze and press it down. I know probably a lot of you can't even hear it anymore. So just turn me off and set some music on it. Just watch me do whatever I'm doing. But if you, of course, I still hope you are still here and just listen to me. This is one, and now the last one. And of course we have to, you see here already I have some glue on here. We have to be sure that everything is glued right together like this, and again like this. The other one, we have to do some glue. Today is really a big chaos, like this, because always with experiments I have something in my head the way I want to have it, but then for me it's always a little bit of a task the way it is, and I have to tell it to you in, of course, English. And because this isn't my language, it is sometimes a little bit hard for me, but I know a lot of you don't mind. But I am just a little bit of a perfectionist, so I am always really am harsh on myself because I really would love to be speaking better English, but maybe in time it will. Like this. Now we have, of course, here our single blocks, and now we are going to make everything together. And now for the single blocks, like I said, the single blocks are here. We are going to do, of course, 4, of course, on top of each other, also like this. And we are going to do, this one is very easy to do. If you imagine it, and of course, if you see it later, you will think, oh, this is very easy. It will be very easy, but sometimes you have to first figure out, and you only can figure it out if you're already making it. So that's the thing I am walking against, like this. And now we're going to do another one of 4, like this. And of course, squeeze it. And the third one. And if you have questions and you don't know what I am meaning, just let me know in the comments. I would love to tell you how I did it or what step to take. But most of the time, I think when you always see the things, what I'm doing, you still can see what I'm doing. So again, this one. And we are going to make another pair of 4 because you are already making the pair. So we don't have to do it later. And again, the third one, like this. And the 4. And like this. And this is already in number 3. So we see already we need 1 of 4 here, 1 of 4 here, 1 of 4 here, 1 of 4 here. So we need another one of 4. And then if this is finished, we totally can make it beside his legs. I can totally finish it off. So that's a great thing. And then we are going to decorate it. And that's always the fun part. This is number 3 and number 4. Then we already have like this. So you see, this one will be fitting over here. This one is for the single over here. This is for the single over here. This is for the single over here. And now we need again 1 of 4 again. And that will be the almost the last one. Like this. And we're going to do this one. And later we are going to make his legs, but the legs are so easy to make. So the legs are the things that are the easiest. This is a little bit counting, and this will be the sides of this one. And of course, now we do the top again. Now we still need 2 of 4, and then we are finished. And then I can stop talking, and you can you can do the legs later, like this. This is 3 and a number 4, like this. And you see, this is one of the tops, but we are going to glue them together. This is one. I showed that to you right away. And now we hope everything is fitting together, like this. And the last one. And you see already what we're going to do. We are going to place these 2 together already, like this. Squeeze it and press it down. We already have one big block for on top of here. Now we can put it together. We have the base here on our table again. We take one of the blocks of 4 and we are going to glue it. And we're going to place it on top of here, just on the same like you did with the other one. So look right if you have it on the same place. Now we need the block of 2 because the 2 is over here. What we're going to do, we are going to do some glue in the middle, like here, but also on the underside, like here, because we also need to glue it on the piece. Of course, my glue gun is not working with me today. I want to do it as fast as I can for you, but like this, and squeeze it on here like this. You see, I will show it to you. Now you already have one over here, and now we're going to do the 3 back. And we need the 3, and we are going to glue it on top of here. And of course, you see already, not every block is even because I have to deal with the sizes we have. Like this. So I'm going to do again some glue on here. But also on the underside. And I think maybe I should have used the wood glue. I think that's a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. But in the next one I will do it with some wood glue. And I think that also would be a little bit better to look for your. And I have to place it on top of here and squeeze it and press it down like this. And I have to look if I have it in the same length, like this. Of course, we have to squeeze it and press it like this. Now we're going to take the 2 back, and of course we are going to do some glue again over here, and like this, and over the sides. Of course we are going to, I have to look, of course now I'm going to do it totally wrong. You see already what I do. Of course I have to turn it over like this. And I'm going to do some glue. I don't know what it is today with this DIY, but this DIY is not totally into what I want to do, but we will see. Of course, I shouldn't use glue gun and this at the same time, but for now, I'm going to take my chances and hope that it will stick together like this, and I will squeeze it and keep it in place for a little moment. Now we're going to take one of this side, and of course we do again some glue, and we're going to place it, and also a little bit glue over here, and we're going to place it on top of here like this, squeeze it and press it real hard like this. Then we already, this is just like a little puzzle. We have to puzzle it together. Of course, you also can do them separately. I don't know if this will be a good idea or a bad idea. Of course, now we're going to do this one. So we do a little bit glue on the side, and we are going to glue on here and on the underside, like this. And we are going to place it over here like this and squeeze it again inside of the place you want to have it, like here. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to puzzle it up and place it over here. So again, we don't need some glue on the underside. We need some glue over here and on this side. So, and now we're going to place it, of course, again, squeeze it to each other like this. It is a little bit of a hard work. I think when I started it, it was a great idea. I don't know if I will do it a second time, but also failures are also belonging to a DIY. Again, we are going to do this one. So we're going to do a little piece of here, a little piece of here, and on the underside, like this. And of course I will do there some wood glue like this. And now we're going to place it over here and squeeze it real hard like this. And of course you see already I glued on the wrong side like this. And now we're going to only need this block on top of here. And now we're going to do the last piece, and I'm going to do on the underside, I'm going to do some wood glue like this. And on the sides I'm going to take my glue gun. So this is over here, and I'm going to do this one over here to squeeze it on top, and then it glues immediately. And then in a moment we are going to have a little talk, a little talk, because this DIY is not totally going the way I wanted to show you, like this. And I am squeezing it real hard until it is dried up, like this. But of course I hope at the end it will look okay. And here you see already the real DIY. Of course I show you everything, even when everything is going wrong, because I know how it is to make a DIY and it doesn't work, or maybe we are try to let it work. You see here, of course, what I should have done with this one is make packages of 5 from the first place and then glue 5 pieces together like this. Then we don't never get a different in size. But of course I wanted to show you also the first base, so bear with me. I know this was a little bit of a chaos, but that's DIYing also. So he is in each other, and now we are going to make our legs. But I am apologizing for that it is, this one is really a little bit of a chaos, so I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, because like I said, I have something in my head, and then I want to show it to you the way you can make it also at your home. I am convinced that at the end he will look okay, but it is a little bit of a struggle, so don't do it with me. Just make 5 from this, 5 from 2, 5 from 3, 5 from 2 again, 5 from 1 again, of course 5 from 1, 5 from 1, 5 from 1, and 5 from 2 together, like this 2 are. And then you can make it real easy and just glue them so easily together. And don't do it the way I do it, because you saw already, if you make one comparison of at least example, it always is not always really fitting right. So of course at the end I am not totally satisfied, but I think I can work with it. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to take our legs. But you see already on my table, it is one big mess with threads and with glues, and glue sticks are over here. So, but that's DIYing too. Now our top is ready from our, at least I call mine a duck. So we will see, we will see. So I'm going to do some glue on this one, like this, and I'm going to glue one on top of here. So this is one, squeeze it again and make a pack of 2. We are going to do another one, of course. Again, glue it on top of each other, squeeze it real hard, like this. The third one, because we need 4 of this one, and this is number 3, like this. And the last one, before we can have our legs, and this is the last piece, like this. So we have 4 packages of 4, like this. And now we're going to glue, place this down, and we are going to glue this on top of here. But you can also glue it this way, is also fine. So do some glue under it, like this, and glue it exactly on top of here. I have to look if I have it correctly, like this, and I squeeze it down. And then we already have our first leg, and we're going to do on this side the same. I still need to remove this glue. We are going to do this way, do it on top of here, like this. And we're going to place it again on here, squeeze it, press it down, and get it on the same. You see here, like this. I have to squeeze it. And now we have both of our legs. And you see here, this is just two together and here, and just made two legs. What we're going to do, now we are not going to glue it immediately on top of here, because I want my legs in the black color and I want my duck in the furniture wax. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my paint and I'm going to take my furniture wax. I did place on my painter's placemat, and what I'm going to do, I'm just taking some black schoolboard paint and I'm going to paint it in the black color. But of course, if you like more the feet in the orange color or in the brown color, just go ahead, do whatever you think is right and fitting for your decor. I am going for the matte finish of my schoolboard paint, and of course you don't have to do the top, because you will glue this on under your bird, duck, how you call it. Feet are drying. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my very own brand furniture wax, and of course it's just a simple home brand, of course we use here, but you can use anything you like. You can also use some stain, some different wax, it doesn't matter. It looks like a little bit of the brown, but when you do it on top of here, you see already it lightens up a little bit, but it is a little bit of the darker color. So if you want to have it maybe in the white color or brown color, just go ahead and paint it. I'm going to do this in some furniture wax, and then we are going to glue the feet on under our little duck. You see already, I did the whole piece of the duck in the furniture wax, and what I did, I let it dry in for a little hour, so everything can suck a little bit into the wood. But of course you don't have to do it, but I like a little bit more of the darker color. So I take pieces of kitchen towel, and now I'm going over it and remove the wax which is too much. So always go over like this. It's very easy to do, and then you can wipe off very easily the rest you don't need. Our duck is ready, and what I'm going to do, I found some googly eyes, but I think for me they are a little bit too white on top of here. So I will paint these googly eyes in the black color with my of course my schoolboard paint, totally black, and then I'm going to glue it. But if you like the googly eyes of course on top of here, then it is fine also, but for me I don't think I really like it. I keep it a little bit more like the rustic, so I'm going to do the black color. See, I painted both of them black, and these are sticker googly eyes, so I'm going to peel off the sticker and I'm going to glue them on top of here. So I have to look where I want to have them. I think this will be a nice spot, I think maybe on this side. So I'm going to try to get my paper off on the back side, and then I hope I don't remove the paint, because of course the googly eyes are not made to paint, so I paint them, but of course normally they are not for painting. So I'm going to hope that the paint is sticking on like this, and I'm going to place them on here like this, and I'm going to do the other one on the other side. Of course, again, if you have a nice hand for drawing, of course go ahead, draw your own eyes on it. That will be even more nice to see than what I do with some sticker googling eyes. But I am a real bad painter of drawer, maybe how you call it. So like this, and this one on this side like this. And now what we still need to do is we are going to give it some legs, and after the legs we are going to give it a nice little bow over it. I have my feet ready, and what we're going to do, because I'm going to glue them under it, but of course normally you would say do it in the middle exactly, but I do them a little bit more in front, because a little bit of the heavier piece of our dog is over here, so I'm going to place them a little more forward. So I'm turning it over and I'm going to do some glue on one of my feet like this, and I'm going to place them a little bit more in front like this, and I have to turn it over like this, and I squeeze real hard. I hope you still can see it on camera. This is what I mean. This is already one of the feet like this. Now I'm going to do the second one. Also do some glue under it like this, and then we're going to place it also on the same length like we did over here. So I'm going to turn it over, move it to the side, and place it exactly on the same that we did with the other one. And we have to squeeze real hard. Oh, I'm already moving forward like this, and I have to, and you see now we have both of the legs on the same place like this. So I let it dry for a couple of seconds, and then we're going to give it a nice bow. And here you see how our duck turned out, and of course you see it a little bit too close. I don't know how I get him into the camera, but when you see him in person, he looks really cute. Of course, you can decorate it any way you like. You can give him something on top. You can maybe give him some feathers on top, or something on the side like a wing. You can do anything you like. This is just a base. What we're going to do, I'm going to finish it off with some ribbon. I have here some ribbon with some little bees on top of here. And of course, you can easily do it this way. And of course, this is also standing really nice, because this is in the brown color with black. So most of the things you can use with it. Of course, you can use some hearts around it. If you want to use it for the Valentine season, you can give it some a little bow for the Valentine. Over here, something to do in the plaid with the red. Of course, I also have this one in the black. So, but my preference is going to this one, and this is just black with white stripes, so like this. And I think I'm going to give it this way, and I'm going to do a bow on top of here. So I think this looks more like the farmhouse style I'm going in my home, but do whatever you like, because I also love the bees. So I will finish this off, and then you see the